Wayne is out of pocket. Wayne crawled so niggas like him could walk, bro.
That's a fact.
It
Wayne
it
crawled
That's
so
a
he
fact.
can walk.
That's a fact.
So there wasn't like a
Wayne.
history book. Hold on, okay. I'm
No,
Let him
sorry,
finish. Let him finish,
Los.
Lex.
Dad,
Let him finish,
finish.
Lex.
yeah. So so
Yeah.
so back so back so back then, right, Lex? When young rappers came out, they wasn't really taken serious, right? They had a kid fan base, right? And at a certain age, it was almost impossible to cross over into your adulthood of your career, right? And still be like prominent. Like Wayne is the first artist to break that barrier. Mind you, he's from the South. He had a Southern influence first, big Southern influence first from New Orleans and all the ones down there, BG, Juvie, right? Then he grew out of that. He got a Philly and a New York influence, right? Picked up on lingo like the ball and all that from Philly with Gilly and them. And then, he chasing Hove down, right? Fab and all them with the punchlines. We watched Lil Wayne evolve from literally a Southern rapper with a Southern dialect to a nigga who could he was so multifaceted as a young rapper, mind you. Hits out of this world. We must remember, Lil Wayne got so many hits, he just got tired of it.
Mm.
It wasn't like Wayne ever fell off. Like Wayne fell back. He didn't fall off. He fell back. He started doing guitar. He started skateboarding. He was just like, yo, I've achieved everything you could do. He burnt down every mixtape. His albums was classics. I mean, the dude did everything that you could fucking do. Burnt down every feature known to man. He did it, bro. There's no nigga, especially a young nigga, that can open their mouth in today's world. Lil Wayne crawled so niggas could walk. We wouldn't have Big Sean. We wouldn't have Drake. We wouldn't have
Kendrick.
Nicki. We wouldn't have none of these K. Dot even give praise to Wayne.
Nah, that's
We
a
would
fact.
the way I'm rap because of Wayne, bro. And niggas just got to give Wayne that love, that
All
credit
right.
as a GOAT. We don't scrutinize nobody else that brought us gang banging or gang banged on. So we don't say nothing about Snoop, Mac 10, other niggas that was banging that was doing they shit. Like, leave Wayne the fuck alone, bro.
All
Let
right.
that
Is
nigga
there?
talk about
So
what
go
he
ahead,
want to
Wait,
Lex.
talk
Let
about.
Lex go.
hold
Let
up.
Lex go.
And
Go
this is
ahead,
my last
Lex.
thing, Lex. This is my last thing, Lex.
Come on.
No, it's my last thing. It's not
Yeah,
even
let
one
him go.
sentence.
Go ahead.
Eminem, Eminem for a large part of his career and his latter career and early career ain't say jack fuck shit.
That's a fact.
He just rapped real good. He ain't say nothing of real substance. He had a few things, but we don't scrutinize that nigga. So
He
get
did.
off
He did
Wayne.
give
Leave
you.
Wayne
He
the
did
fuck
give you.
alone.
He did clean
Everyone's
out the
afraid
closet
of
though.
dissing Wayne.
His first 3 albums was all substance
Is
though from
there
Eminem though. Go ahead, Lex.
is there a negative? Are there any negative aspects to what Lil Wayne has put out into the world?
Of
I would
course, we
say
know
I
that.
would
Are you
say
asking a
no.
question? No, you talking. We know that. We know what it was.
No, 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 no. Hold on. I don't call you Los. I call you King Los. I need you to be honest, bro.
I'ma say no. I'ma
Oh
say
wow,
no. I'ma say
Los.
no.
Nah, Los, you
I'ma say
can't do
no because
that.
Come
here's the
on,
thing.
You
man.
can't do
Let,
that,
let me ask you in
Los.
retrospect. Let me ask you in retrospect. Is there any negative aspects that you feel like Snoop Dogg put into the
Of
world?
We
course.
not no, we can't no, let's not
I'm
do
just
that,
asking a
Los.
question.
Hey,
No,
Los,
I'm
we
just
can't do that.
asking a question, bro. Do you feel that way?
Of
All right, all
course.
right, all right. So
So
I'm
so
gonna say this.
if you feel
Hold
Snoop
on. I'm
did
gonna
it,
answer
if
it.
you
I'm gonna
feel
answer real quick. So what I'm gonna say is this though, right? Yes, the negative aspect that Snoop put in it was the influence of making people want to become gang members. Know what I'm saying?
but
But
how did he do that? When did he ever say become a
he never
gang
said it.
member?
Never said it. Never
He
said
just
it.
was a gang member.
Yeah.
So his music reflected that of a nigga that come from a culture that we didn't know about as East Coast
Yeah.
niggas. We didn't know about Inglewood and we didn't know about they walked us into their world, bro. That's not wrong. So I'm not saying it's like positive, but I'm not saying it's negative in the aspect of you know, at the end of the day, because the influence that he has, I'm not saying it's negative, bro. I think if a little nigga who comes from what Wayne comes from what Snoop comes from, is talking about their life and
You on
is
your
doing
ass,
better things,
hijack. You on
that
your
in
ass,
itself is
hijack.
positive.
Where you at, Lex?
Yeah, I don't think that's negative. He didn't say go gang bang, go be a blood, or Snoop didn't say go be this, go be that. Game didn't say, hey, go gang bang. Them niggas was just doing it. They was actively living a lifestyle that they were talking about, which makes them more accurate musicians because they were talking their life.
That now, Lex, you got another question?
I mean, there's so many things, man. Like we knew Lil Wayne as Lil Wayne before he fucking fell in love with gang banging. All right, so it's not like he brought gang banging to the table. He showed how cornballs can try to be down with a part of the culture that's not made for him. Getting threatened and surrounded by cars in any and every state he goes in, repping some shit that he doesn't belong
That
doing.
wasn't
Now,
that. Some of those videos were fake though,
Hold
Lex.
on,
Let
hold
me
on. Let that
prove
man, let
myself.
that, let him
Let him
cook though. Let
finish.
him
Let
cook.
him
Go ahead.
finish.
all,
How you
all I'm
cut
saying,
me off to let me cook? How you cut him off to me
No,
cook?
Hold on, bro.
Yeah,
What's
don't
up
do
with
that.
okay.
you?
Don't do
Lex
that.
was
Hold
talking.
on, hold on.
Yeah,
What's up with
don't
you,
do that,
bro?
all,
Los.
Lex is
all
talking
I'm
though,
saying
bro.
is this: at the very least, I give him that he's a hustler, man. And on the mixtapes, I actually enjoyed what he gave, like his commentary on not mixtapes, on features and stuff like that. But as far as albums, he's the worst rapper I've ever heard.
That's a lie.
And I'm talking, and
That's
yo,
a lie, bro. That's
K-Roll,
terrible,
I
bro.
can
Let
name
him go.
cats that
Let
are
him
better
go.
than
Let him
him.
go.
That
You can't name
Clearly,
His
you
niggas
never
better
albums
than
heard
ain't.
Lil
Hit
Wayne,
Bump.
bro. What's wrong
You
with you?
sat there, Los, and said he had multiple classics. He ain't got
Turn
no
up,
multiple
turn up your
classics.
mic, Trap.
is he
You
better
too
than
close to the mic?
Redman?
Too
Hold
close
on,
to the mic?
Trap. Turn up your mic because your mic is
Better?
mad low.
Is he
All
better
right.
than
Good looking.
Pharaoh Monch?
I,
Is he
There's a
better than
choice.
hold
Mos
There's
on,
a
hold on.
Def?
choice
Why
of
we
rappers
screaming? Hold
though,
on, hold on,
Lex.
hold on,
You're
hold on, hold
doing.
on.
Those are the rappers you like.
Hold on. Why are we screaming? Little Wayne
No,
is
no,
better. Little Wayne. Listen, I'm gonna
Lex
answer
is
your
gonna
question.
scream.
Little
okay,
Wayne is better.
go ahead, Los.
I'm gonna answer you,
Go
Lex.
ahead.
Little Wayne is
All right.
better. Is better than all them niggas you just mentioned. Yes,
Oh my
Who you
God.
mentioned? Who you
Okay,
mentioned, Lex?
that's his opinion
he
then.
is.
I mean, it's
And
subjective.
and
Black
and
11
you ready
Lex.
for
Who you
this? And you ready
mentioned?
for this, Lex? Let me double down. And
I
he
said
brought.
Redman. I said
I
He ain't
heard
better
you.
than
Redman,
Redman.
Mos
He ain't better
Def.
than Redman.
I heard you.
He ain't better
He
than
is better
Redman.
than
He ain't better than
Redman.
Most Def.
He's not
They,
even better than Pharaoh
they
Monch.
cannot rap. Yo, they cannot rap on his fucking level, bro.
But it's just
Listen,
all
They are
opinion.
so
Redman,
I
beyond
Redman
his
can't
level.
Los.
Redman can't?
listen. I
Redman can
just had a
definitely
I
rap,
just
but
had
it's
a
all
versus the other
opinionated.
day, Trap, in my room. Redman versus Most Def. Most Def
That's crazy.
murdered him.
That's crazy. You did that. Do that person. You was so
That
crazy
that
doing
trap.
That
That sound
versus
like
is hey Trap. That's a great versus, right?
trap.
That's
Trap.
a dope
That
Yo,
sound
if
versus.
like
we did
people.
that, Most Def, yo, Trap, listen to me. Most Def, oh my God. Once we start going into the
Yeah,
discography,
yeah,
nigga, Most
yeah.
Def, and I'm saying Redman a legend, but Wayne is a hybrid. Okay, I know we're talking about purists right now.
A hybrid of what? Two of
Hold on,
in what
trap.
way?
Trap.
Wayne is a hybrid of every single genre, damn near, of music. He is so hybridized, and his sliders are up so far in every category. He's considered one of the goats.
I think it's consistency. B. I think
It's
we put him up
consistency.
there.
That's
Yeah, it's
it.
consistency. He put out a lot of
But at
music,
what
B,
level, Trap?
and he
At
burnt
hits?
himself out. He burnt himself out, B.
Look, he burnt himself out because he was on drugs,
Yeah,
right? But watch
and
this. In every category he did, he maxed it out first, though.
yeah, he did.
Trap.
What's up? Go ahead,
Come
Trap.
on,
Abdul.
what
Go
you
Now,
ahead,
gonna
Abdul. Go
say?
ahead, Abdul. Let Abdul go.
Then
Go
he
ahead,
gave us
Abdul.
Nicki and Drake.
Nah, he did do that.
all
Go
right.
ahead, Abdul. What's up?
That verses that he just aforementioned that he just said. Because trap. Oh, first of all, Ramadan Rahim, my brother.
Yes,
Peace,
yes,
peace.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That verse is low. That sounded subjective and one sided, and it
No,
sounded
we
like.
had a whole room full of people.
Look, I wasn't in a room. I can't tell you who was swinging, what room was it swinging towards. Now, I bet you if you had anybody under that was born after
Nah,
2000 or
most def they in
2002.
the same. They in the. You can put
Yo,
them
they
against
in
No,
each
the
no, I'm
other.
not
same
saying. Oh, no,
He
trap.
said
But I'm
Redman and
saying
most
if you
def.
ever, I'm not
red.
talking about the music. I'm talking about the room, the majority of the room. If you have a room full of 20-year-olds, they're
They
gonna
not
go with the
going for
people
No,
most
that's not.
def.
Yeah.
no,
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 no, no, no, no,
nobody,
no, 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 no,
nobody
no.
was rooting for most.
Abdul.
Nobody
The
was rooting
verses
for
he was
most.
talking about was most def versus Redman. It
Yeah, that's
wasn't
what I
Lil
was
Wayne
saying.
versus Redman. You
Yeah,
wasn't talking about
Yeah,
most
yeah,
that.
no, I'm
people,
saying you have no. I'm not talking about Lil Wayne either.
most people in the
A
room
lot
was
of
from
like
Jersey.
you put
Yo,
Jay Will. I'm
Mhm.
gonna use Jay Will as an example. You put Jay Will and Most Def. Jay Will's gonna go with Most Def because Most Def music sounds a little bit better than Redman in his opinion. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's more tailored to him. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. When you got
yeah. The
people
people
that
I was
yeah
going against was from Jersey. For one, it was a OG nigga older than me. Probably got me by like 7 years, right? Older than me, and it was people from Jersey. People, and most of the people know Redman. Most of the people don't even know Most Def. So when
Mhm.
I was playing Most Def shit, a lot of the shit outside of the commercial records that he had that went pretty big, they didn't know that Most Def music. You know Redman
Yeah.
shit. So it was like Most Def was waking niggas up to like, damn, did I sleep on Most Def his whole career? Did like it was, yo, I'm telling you, it was an experience, bro. It was beautiful. It wasn't like,
Nah, that's
on both
dope.
sides. It
I
was
wish I'd have heard
beautiful.
that.
It made us appreciate the purists.
Okay, Los, I got a question. Who's better, Talib Kweli or Mos Def?
Most Def.
Most Def.
Okay.
I think because
Most
Most
Def.
Def
Trap,
is. I
Bro,
think
you got
you know what I'm saying.
that's
Let me tell you why I say that.
that's
Why
a
I
tough
say that
one.
is because hold on. Why I say that is because I feel like Most Def is more easier to digest though. You know what I'm saying? Pause like that.
that's what I was trying to say,
Yeah.
Trap. That's the word I was
That
looking
Hey,
for.
that's
Fat,
all.
this
When
one
it
thing you
came to
leaving
when it
out.
came to Red,
What's up?
same thing with Redman.
He's
Like, you
more
get what I'm saying?
skilled. He's more skilled. He can
Then
do more
Talib.
Yo,
things.
Redman
Yo,
has more skill than Mos Def.
Most
Redman is
Def,
definitely
Most
more.
Def.
Yeah.
No. Most Def can sing his ass
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
We
Son,
talking
but
about
this
rap. We
yeah,
talking about
this
straight
man.
rap though. We
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
straight
It,
rap.
straight
no,
We
rap.
no,
talking
no.
about
I'm
straight
Hold
talking
on,
rap.
about
no,
like
no.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Hold on.
like you.
So you just saying who's the better lyricist?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
Not
gonna
That's a
artists, not
different
artists.
question.
Now artist wise, yeah, but Most Def is definitely by artist wise. You know what
So
I'm
I,
saying?
I would
artist
say
wise, Mos
I
Def
would
is
say
better.
lyrically, they close.
Yeah, they
No,
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
close.
they
Yeah,
kind
They
of
that's what
they,
I'm
they
is.
saying.
close.
Yeah,
They
they
close.
Yeah,
close.
They close.
yeah.
I wouldn't
nah.
be mad. I wouldn't be mad if
Nah,
you
either
had
way.
one either way.
Yeah,
But in totality as an artist, Most Def paints a way more broad picture, almost like a older age Kendrick.
yeah,
If you look at Most Def, you look at Kendrick Lamar's evolution. Most Def got all of them. He can go hood, he can go street, he can go intellectual, he can go cosmic, he can go political.
nah, he
You know what I mean?
crazy.
He can
He
go
crazy.
relationship, girl, boy, like that, bro. He ew.
He crazy.
Most is one of them ones, bro.
He is.
Don't sleep on Yasin Bey.
He is definitely. I definitely put Most up there. All
Trap,
right,
that's
what's
my
up?
brother. You know, my
I already
DJ is the
know.
brother. So
I
But
already
yeah,
know.
Wayne is
so
an alien.
Yeah.
yep.
Now,
Wayne,
yeah,
little
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
Wayne.
talking to
Let's
niggas
get
like
back
you
to that
talking to
though.
people in here like they don't know. Like,
Y'all
come
niggas
on.
gotta
Come on.
stop scrutinizing Wayne because we don't scrutinize. Like for instance, what Lex said, right? He brought this, he did that, he brought the influence of gangbang. No, Tupac did that.
Tupac ain't do that.
Yo,
Tupac
Game
Snoop
did
Bang,
did
that.
that
Game
first.
Bang,
I'm
but
not
Snoop did
Game
saying
that
Bang
no.
first.
Snoop,
trap.
no, no,
Game
no,
Bang
no,
was in
no,
rap
no, no.
before
Snoop
that.
was a gangbanger, right? What
Game
I'm
Bang,
saying is,
because what
I'm
was Ice
saying
T
when he
and Snoop?
said we knew niggas before they gangbang, right?
Yeah,
Tupac did that. He introduced the average nigga to putting on a bandana and trying to be like that. Like, Snoop was a gang. You can't fault Snoop. He was a crip. It's
Yeah.
Snoop.
different.
But that you talk about Game Bang. I'm talking about Snoop. Snoop was definitely the Ice T. All them niggas was repping Crip before that. NWA. They had Crip affiliates, so that
But they was
that shit been
really
out
in
for a
that. They
minute,
was
even
really in
before
that
them.
life. Tupac was not in that life. Niggas around Pac could tell you, man, Pac wasn't that wasn't his life. Niggas will tell you. So if you can give Wayne the citation for saying, hey, that wasn't your life, boy, then you gotta do the same shit to Dipset, Cam, Jim, and all them niggas.
No, Jim is definitely blood, but I don't know
No,
No,
about
but
yeah,
Cam.
before
yeah, yeah.
all
But I
that,
hear
when
what
they
he's
was
saying
Purple
now.
City,
Yeah,
but
Jim is
before all that,
definitely
when they
blood.
was, that's what I'm saying. Jim really was in the streets, right? But I'm
Yeah.
saying that when they was Purple City Bird Gang,
Mm-hmm.
they was not banging they wasn't banging out loud, no nothing like that.
Nah,
Well, I'm
game,
So,
from
game
the
the one who turned all them niggas bloods like that. It
blood,
seemed
but
like.
no, Trap. I'm Trap. I'm from the,
Go ahead.
I'm from up. You
Yeah.
know, I stayed uptown, so
Go
I
ahead.
definitely see all them niggas. Them and Max, even some of the Rough Riders too, because DMX was blood. A lot of niggas don't know that. Rough Riders was definitely
but
DMX
what
was
I'm saying
definitely
is when New
like
York
yeah.
got the impression of blood, what was blood?
It started in the jails first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It,
It
it
started
was
in the
Brotherly Love,
yeah,
Override,
yeah.
Oppression, and Destruction, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't the same shit like
Nah.
banging
It wasn't.
Billy and
It
all this
wasn't.
other shit, bro. So I'm just saying, West Coast, that's their culture.
Yeah, that's their
Yeah,
We
shit.
didn't know nothing
That's a
about.
shit,
fact.
but you got
That's a
niggas out
fact.
here like Trap. Come on, my area got nothing but the Latin Kings at one point.
But before we
Yeah.
knew,
Trap.
before we knew John
Mm-hmm.
Singleton, before we seen the movies, bro, and heard we didn't know the culture like that, bro.
Nah. Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, because
Keep it
it's two
real,
different
bro.
That's a
walks. Yeah,
fact.
two different walks of life.
If you was a tough nigga from the East Coast, you just was a tough nigga. If
That's
you was a
it.
gangster, you just was a gangster. You was a hustler, you was a hustler.
Yeah.
But I know older cats that were
All
blood,
right.
Trap. Especially, yeah, but we not gonna
Ace
go
and
into
them
that
niggas
debate.
wasn't gang
Yeah.
banging, nigga.
Nah.
How
It
you gonna
wasn't like
Outlaw
tell
and them
that.
me?
niggas
That
wasn't
that
gang
was
banging.
definitely
They
not.
just was
Nah.
they
When
was
How
you
you gonna
say
murdering, but they
when
was
you
don't
sit here and
tell like
say you
how you
say
gonna
that
tell
that
me?
they was presenting their culture, I agree with that. That was their
I'm just saying
lifestyle.
the niggas was
Yeah.
presenting their culture, and so you got Lil Wayne, who is the blueprint for any young rap nigga from Wayne's era to Chief Keef. That's all
No,
Lil
I
Wayne.
agree. You know what's crazy though? I agree when you said the shit about he opened the door for the young rappers to basically be accepted by like, you know what I'm saying? I agree with that part right there. But I was
He
one that
crawled.
always said, but no, I always said since I came up on this app and people was coming at me going crazy and they was thought I was throwing an insult that at him when I said it though. But I called him a scatterbrain rapper. You know what I'm saying? I always called him a scatterbrain rapper that basically was rapping about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what the problem with that citation is?
Yeah.
We don't do that to Marshall Mathers.
No.
We
You right, go ahead,
Los,
finish.
respectfully, that's
I'm
not
not
true.
saying you don't. I'm not saying you trap. You got a more introspective look into culture, into art,
Who's the
right?
Yeah.
beef with
I'm
Eminem?
saying
Hold
I'm
on,
saying
Abdul.
us. Hold on. I'm saying us as a collective, right?
Yeah.
The way we embrace
True.
Marshall Mathers, mind you,
That's not
Marshall
true.
Mathers. Yo, come on, bro. Can I just say
Let him
what I'm
finish.
saying?
I got you, bro. Whoever that is going next. I got
Oh,
you,
sorry,
bro.
Yo,
my
get
bad.
off my white.
Marshall Mathers, one of my favorite rappers of all time. So I analyzed Marshall Mathers from the beginning. I be that pretty too many niggas in here probably can't even tell me Eminem's the name of his first album.
I can. Infinite.
What is it?
Infinite.
That's
See,
infinite.
you know it, but
Yeah.
so he was rapping like AZ on Infinite.
The Infinite.
Rapping like
You heard
AZ
a hell of a
now.
lot with symphony. Murder,
He
lyrical
was rapping
instruments.
like
I'm
AZ,
infinite. Happy
right?
like AZ. That's
So
a fact.
so he went from like saying things that had substance, right, to a character that I don't blame him for morphing into a character because it became iconic, right? The whole Slim
Slim
Shady was the
Shady.
character personification that he took on.
Mm-hmm.
And Slim Shady didn't have no substance. As a matter of fact, his whole character basis was anti-substance, anti-political. I'm gonna go
That's a
against it.
fact.
I'm a rebel. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can embrace that in Eminem, but we can't embrace the fact that Wayne is the same type of Martian. He's a Martian. He like proclaims that I'm not a human being. I want to be scatterbrained.
What's
I want to go
Wayne
here.
cleaning out the closet?
Say what?
What's Wayne's cleaning out my closet?
Probably
Ooh.
probably what?
He don't got one
I
of
gotta go
those.
back. I gotta go back to his first album. No, he got some shit on that first
All
album
right.
when he was 14.
Oh, you talking about? See,
And then
back
this the
then
thing.
was different though. But ain't nobody checked for Wayne back then with block is high, 500 degrees. You
Yeah, but
know,
the South was,
yeah.
bro. We got on Wayne late because we not
I miss
Southern.
my dog. You talking about I miss my dogs and shit
I
like
I
that?
I, I miss my dogs. Is that hold on. And the cops ain't what do you say
Yeah. TNT,
the
TNT,
bitches ain't lovers
TNT.
and your cops ain't lawyers and ain't dad a bitch and
Mm-hmm.
yo that Carter one it got a lot of that type of shit on there. It got a lot of that type of shit. It's not gonna be cleaning out the closet because his experience wasn't the same.
The Carter 3 is better.
Better than
I'm not
what?
gonna
Carter
argue
one?
which album of
What
the
do you mean by
Carter
that?
was better. I'm just saying Wayne had substance all through, and not only this. What about breaking barriers, right? Because he broke lyrical barriers, he broke cadence and style barriers. He injected so many facets of things that weren't ever done before into the game. That you don't always have to do it the way another nigga did it or say it the way somebody else think. If you did it and it impacted, he impacted everybody from street niggas to nerds.
Jid,
His range is impeccable.
Jid, if you go on the Forever story, go listen to Just in Time by Jid and Kenny Mason featuring Lil Wayne. And he
I know
was
what you're talking about.
literally
Yeah.
And what about the song he did when he was talking about the flag? Remember that one he
Talking about
had?
Georgia?
God Bless America.
No, that God Bless America joint when he was talking. Wayne got his moments where he tapped in and then he got his moments where he's Wayne. He's like, yo, I'm Wheezy F. Like I'm doing a whole nother thing. We don't ask Floyd Mayweather to motherfucking give us substance. No, look
But
at his
niggas will
life.
sit there and say Floyd Mayweather fights is boring though. You know what I'm
And
saying?
guess
At the
what?
same time.
If you study his life, if you study how he moved, his business acumen, there's the substance. It's not always in what he said. He might show you 15 Rolls Royces, but you know what the substance might be? The fact that he owned 35 skyscrapers. You gotta seek your own substance, nigga. It ain't these rappers' jobs, nigga. What Nelly gave us? What's Nelly's cleaning out the club? Like, it's dumb. At the end of the day, these rappers are iconic and who they are because of the mark they made. Lil Wayne is top 5.
All right. Now, I really feel those. You are really.
No,
I understand he's your goat. I
you don't think
understand.
Wayne is top 5? We excluding Biggie
No,
and
he's
Pac.
not top five.
We putting
He's
Biggie
not
and
top
Pac
five.
in the museum.
All
We
right, so
saying
they out of here, right? They
they
out
out
of
of it.
there.
So we going from Hove down.
Hove,
Lil Wayne is
Nas,
not top 5.
Hove,
Kendrick.
Nas, Kendrick.
Nas,
How a
Wayne.
motherfucker that got 2 albums top 5, bro? I don't get this shit.
What you mean 2 albums?
Who?
Two
Who got
classic
2
albums?
albums?
You mean
My
two classic
Biggie.
albums?
Don't
No,
do
no,
And,
no,
that.
and
no.
the
He
No,
first
said
one
he,
was a
Biggie and
he
classic.
said
Pac.
he said he
Biggie and
said he
Pac.
taking
Don't do
One
Biggie
that.
A,
out,
one
Poe.
B.
Poe, he said he
Don't do
take
that.
Biggie out. He said take Biggie and Pac out. Take them
It's
Man,
out.
one A,
Biggie
one
can't
B.
be top 5, bro.
Poe, he just said take Biggie and Pac out. They in the
I thought you
museum.
said
They
throw it in
above the
there. My bad. I
bar.
thought you said throw it
He
in there.
said
No, I
take
said
them out.
A1, A1B. We leaving them alone. We
Yeah, he
putting them
said
out
leave
of
them
there.
alone. Take them
Start at
out.
Hove.
So who you got, Poe? What's your five,
I got.
Poe? Hold on, let me hear what Poe
Go ahead.
is. Go ahead,
I
Poe.
got Wayne #1 then. Shit.
Fuck out of here, Poe.
There you go. That's what the fuck
Fuck
I'm
out of
talking
here,
about. I
Poe.
got
Get the
Hove.
fuck
I
If,
out of
got
here.
Hove. I got Hove, Nas,
Cannabis.
Wayne, Kanye.
Cannabis.
I got
Oh,
Kanye. I got Kanye #2.
you know Los. That's why you know Los too. That's why he said cannabis.
Cannabis.
Oh
No,
no,
that's
no, I
because he
wasn't
know
saying about
Los.
my favorite. I wasn't saying my favorite
He ain't
rap.
playing cannabis in the top
You
five.
putting a cannabis album?
No. I
No,
wasn't saying my favorite rappers. I was
no.
doing greatest of all
Yeah,
times.
I'm going.
I'm saying, go ahead. I ain't saying my whole five.
Yeah, go.
I
I'm
got
just for a
Hove,
drink. I'll be
I
right
got
back.
Hove, Nas, Wayne, um, Kanye, and
That's more than 5.
no, that's four. It's four. That's four people.
Go ahead.
Hove,
Go ahead.
Hove, Nas, Wayne, Kanye. That's four. And my fifth would be
Kendrick.
uh no, LL Cool J.
All right.
Why do you say Kanye? Why do you say Kanye?
Oh my God, bro.
It's,
It's
it's,
I'll
it's
be right
his
back.
influence.
I got a
Shit.
hold down. I'll be right back.
influence, impact,
Kanye influence,
classics,
his
classics.
creativity, his
Kanye got
So
about four
classics.
so
classics. He got about
so
four
Shit.
classics.
Kanye was sliding on features. Let's act like he wasn't
Like
killing them
Kanye up
features.
there.
so
Like
low, so low. Whose influence is way more impactful? Ye or Wayne's?
It's a toss up.
that's a good one.
Wayne has generations of MCs that come out after him. Kanye has a few. He has like Travis Scott. He had, you know what I'm saying? But like Little Wayne, every nigga, bro, down. Like I said, from Wayne to Chief Keef, they're all Little Wayne. They're all little JID, Kendrick, they're all Wayne.
He ain't lying.
Even
Yo, what's
Drake.
going on?
Even
Everybody
Drake.
was good.
Y'all saw how much Drake took from Wayne early on? So much. Tonally, all that shit. Like, yo, Wayne, bro, you can't once we start doing the work, we can't deny Wayne. Who else y'all got in the top five? Cause I got Andre 3000 real close to that shit.
What's up with y'all? You want to start talking? Somebody start talking though.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
Who
hear
y'all
you.
got? Who
Y'all
y'all got in
crazy,
y'all
B.
top?
Y'all want to start talking when somebody start talking, but when that's crazy. All right, so I got Hove, Nas, what I just had Kendrick, Lupe,
Of all time?
lyricists,
No, oh
lyricists.
y'all you doing you doing lyricists. You doing
But
lyricists.
that's
Go
how
ahead.
when I rate my top five, I rate my top five upon who I like lyrically like that. Hold on a
Oh,
second.
lyrically. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing lyricists. Go ahead.
All right.
We do lyricists. Go ahead.
You talking about top five careers.
I was talking about GOATs, greatest of all times, top five, GOATs. Go ahead.
All right, so I go to that then. I sifted up there. So I'm gonna
Yeah, do
still
the GOATs first, and then we
so
do the
all right, so
lyricists
I'm going
next.
goats right now. So I'm going with Nas, Kanye. No, Nas, Hove,
You got Nas
Kendrick.
over Hov? I'm just asking.
No, I got Hove over Nas.
Okay.
Um, Kendrick. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have to put Wayne up in there though. I'm trying to think right now. If I'm thinking about people who held it down like that, and I gotta go. I gotta put because Wayne held down like a whole generation. That's a whole generation of people. Y'all up on the stage that were just raised up for Wayne, the same way I was up for Hove. I'm saying like that. So I gotta put him in there.
Hey, Trap, how long Wayne was going at that rate, Trap? For like 10 years? He was
From
going
from probably
crazy,
like
bro.
from probably like '08, like maybe like '07, '08 to like yeah,
Shit,
almost
before
10.
it
He
went
probably hit
before
10.
'08.
It might have been
No, that
'05. It might
'05, the
was it
'09,
'05?
that
Was
'05,
'05?
the
Was
'09.
'05?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'05 to
05.
like
Yeah.
'09. That main run was crazy.
You
We
saying
couldn't
that peak?
escape
You
that
saying at
nigga.
his peak? She's saying at his peak.
Yeah,
You
Oh
saying at
yeah,
his peak?
peaking.
we couldn't escape
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nigga.
Saying at his peak.
Listen, it was a time trap where every car that rode by you, every radio, everything you heard, it was a one form of Wayne. If it wasn't a drought, if it wasn't a squad up, it was a Carter. Like he had everything in a fucking chokehold, bro.
Feature, like a feature.
A
We couldn't even
feature.
get into that.
And yo, straight off the bat, Miami boy get dollars, so we
What year
become
was that
frequent.
when that happened?
Like my
All the
get the fuck
R&B
out of
chicks,
Y'all
here,
going off
all
bro.
the
nostalgia.
R&B chicks had them on the
The
Nostalgia
fucking
Omo?
nostalgia
single.
had niggas going
It was nostalgia
crazy,
Omo?
bro. Wayne did it. He did everything,
Nah,
bro. The
Trey,
nostalgia.
ain't that what they say about us though? We like our
That's a
ghosts and
fact.
shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Wayne one
Wayne
of
Side,
them.
what up?
And
Chuck,
if
what up?
Dot one of them, Wayne definitely one of them.
I'm so now I'm a Eminem's my fifth. Eminem's my fifth right there. I'm bugging. All right,
Let me
so
ask you one question. Let me ask you one question, Trap.
what's
Do
up?
Eminem, not Eminem, do Wayne, does K Dot have a better discography than Wayne?
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
For
Better than the
sure.
Carters?
Yeah, because
Yes, he does.
because
Yes,
if you
he
go
does.
to let me let that one do. That dude wanted to talk before. Go ahead, bro. What you want to say? You say yes, he does. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Trap.
No. I'm letting you go. I'm clearing lane for you. You good? I want to hear what you had to say before. You was gonna say something before though.
I think when we grade Wayne, while he has a expansive discography, we while he has some great albums and stuff like that, he also has a lot of misses, and those
Yeah.
misses count. Like, let's not act like he didn't drop one of the worst albums last year with the Carter Six, for example. And Wayne has been on a downturn for years now. So it's but whereas with Kendrick from Section 80 all the way to GMX, pretty much every album he's put out is well received, critically acclaimed. He's won like awards off these projects and stuff like that, and he's still climbing. So that's not saying that the consistency won't fall off or something like that. But you like I think that when I'm grading both discographies and stuff like that, Kendrick's is a lot more airtight than Lil Wayne's.
That's because
Little Wayne
Kendrick
crawled
got the
so
benefit.
Dot could walk. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
But
not.
Kendrick got the opportunity to monitor his output, man. So I mean, I feel like you got to give Wayne credit for feeding the fans, man. He was able to be who he is on a lot of people's lists while consistently giving his fans music in multiple formats. That shit got to be counted for. I know a lot of people count that against him, but for the people who fuck with him, bro, we had a consistent flow of music from the nigga, and the shit honestly was a lot better than the people who was around him. That got to count.
Hey, and if you add in discography, you cannot take away mixtape Wayne. Y'all is tripping.
Taking that away.
Mixtape Wayne
I'm taking
is a
that away.
part of his
Nobody's
discography.
no,
I'm
And when
taking
you
that
no,
factor
away.
that,
I'm
when you
not counting
factor
his
all that
mixtapes.
in
Not
with,
counting his
don't forget
mixtapes.
400 Degree, don't forget his first Block is Hot, all the way up to the Carters. Like, nigga, he got so much work. You could discount the last thing he did. Yeah, he's not the same Wayne no more. You 200 things are different, right? But everything encompass. Okay, I want to finish my sentence.
Let him
All,
finish.
all, all encompassing Wayne. I think
Ooh,
it
cool.
still would be hard right now to have a better discography in totality than him at this point. I think it's still more that has to be done to outclass him at this point.
Wayne kind
uh,
of like skipped in my loop because he balled out in two different leagues that represented two things to the game. You know what I'm saying? He had a professional career that he balled out in, and then he had his underground adjacent mixtape career that he balled out in, and he gave motherfuckers legendary shit in both leagues that cannot be taken away or overlooked when it comes to Wayne. That shit not
but
easy to
but
do.
he's also gave you a lot of misses in both formats too.
Yeah, of course you're gonna get, but yeah, here's the thing: is like I respect a nigga that not scared of an L. Like I remember that shit used to be celebrated. Like I respect the nigga that'll take the shot and be willing to miss it in order for him to create some magic. So if a
But
nigga gotta go through all those L's, I get it, I feel it. You may not be a cup of tea, but those L's is what was helped them deliver the shit that we
All
love
right.
him for. So you
All
can't
right.
take that
Hold
away
on.
from him.
Hold on.
Oh
Now we're
yeah,
gonna
and
say
let me
we
be
got a
clear
lot
real
of
quick, Trap.
albums
Hold on,
here.
real
Hold
quick.
on. We got a lot of albums here, right? We got The Block is Hot. That's
His first album.
first
ama-
First album.
album. Okay.
amazing.
Then 500.
Okay. Then we got Lights Out. We got
Yeah,
Lights
lights
Out.
out. Then 500.
Then we got 500 Degrees. Then we
Hard.
got Carter 1, 2,
Hard.
and 3.
Hard, all hard.
Bro, that's five. What is that? Six. That's six.
That's 5 albums.
That's five
You
well
calling
put
all
together
those
albums.
albums tough?
All of
Yeah,
them was tough.
I ain't
All of them
calling
was
them
tough.
classics. I ain't calling them
Y'all
classics, but they
doing
all
some
good.
You gotta
bullshit right
understand. You
now,
gotta
B.
understand
Cut
something,
it
Trap.
out.
Bro,
Trap. Hey,
bro, them
Trap.
are good
Understand
albums, bro.
something. Understand something, Trap. On one facet of that run, he was catering to the South. According to the South, those albums is classic albums, bro. When you go up north, then from the Carter one up, he started catering to us. And
Okay.
we fuck. I look. I say the Carter one a classic. Then somebody else on the East Coast will beat me down and say, "Nah, nigga, Carter two a classic." Then another nigga say, "Nah, fuck both of them. Carter three a classic."
And we just heard a nigga say
No,
Carter
no, no,
3
no.
was
I
the
know the
best.
Carters.
So
The
you
Carters
understand?
gonna
Like
get
I'm
that
telling you
look.
about, we will fuss about Wayne and this shit because he's at the top of the top with all the shit
Okay.
that he did pretty much
All
until he
right.
got bored with the
All
shit.
right. Let me go. Let me keep
Basically,
going. Let me keep going. Hold on. Hold on.
Name the mixtapes too.
Like, I got you. Like father, like son. All right. That's the
it
Birdman
was straight. That
album.
was straight.
That
That was
shit
That was
was
straight.
straight.
tough.
That was straight.
That shit was
That was
tough.
good
That shit
actually.
was
That was
tough.
good.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
good.
The Drought. Oh, they call it the Drought 3. They call it the
Classic.
Ooh,
Drought
them
3. I'm only
drops,
going with
boy. Boy,
DSPs. I'm
them
going on
drops.
DSP. I'm only going with DSP. Then you got Carter 3.
Hold
All
on.
right.
You only going with DSP? How the fuck you go straight to Carter three?
Because it's too many of them. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them things.
No, but you still got to hold on.
It's
You got to go
only that's all
dedicated.
that's on DSP. That's all that's on
No, stop
DSP.
it. Hey, Trap.
I'm
Stop that
looking at it
shit.
right now, bro. You want me
Bitch
to name the
can't.
Chopped and Screwed albums? I'm not naming the
Trap.
Chopped and
Trap.
Screwed
I'm
albums.
not saying. Hey, Trap.
The
Stop.
DJ drama mixtape, the
Stop. You got to name the
dedications.
drama mixtapes, nigga.
Only
The
the
drama, the
albums that's
dedication.
on
Hold on.
DSP. Can I keep
Hold on.
going? No
No
Ceilings is
ceiling.
right here. Hold on. No Ceilings is right here. I didn't get to it yet. I didn't
Hey,
get to No
Trap, when you
I
get a
don't
Ceilings.
like
chance,
this.
I need to say something to
I don't like this.
Huh?
tell me when I can say something, bro.
I
Cause
got you, bro.
I
I
had a
got you, bro. I got
let
you,
me know.
Lex.
All right.
You see what I just sent you, though? They got a good
Yeah, I
sale.
saw that.
Yeah. It's a good sale
It's
going on there,
crazy.
sir. All right. So where I was at before y'all really interrupted me. All right. We got The Rebirth, y'all favorite album, The
Hold on, you
Rebirth.
ain't say no squad ups.
It's not on DSP, bro. I'm not
Nigga, it's
going
a
to that piff.
classic.
You want me to go to that
It's a
piff?
classic.
Want me to go to that piff?
Bro, yes, it's a fucking
It's not
classic.
Oh, I
on.
remember. I
They
remember
not on the
that Pip was running
DSP,
shit, boy.
bro. They not
Oh.
on
Bro, it don't
DSP.
fuck a DSP. This music is
Yo,
hip hop.
Oh,
yo,
Listen to
yo, that
you.
Piff and Live mixtapes was running
you
shit.
want me to go to
Come on,
that
bro.
What?
piff
I'm telling
live
you, bro.
mixtape
That's
right
what we
now,
had to go at
man?
once upon a time to
It
get the
wasn't no
music.
DSPs in that era, nigga.
Facts.
Come on.
Okay, back to it, man.
This nigga Trap went corporate
No,
on me.
no, I didn't, man. I'm only going to what people gonna go see. They can't go to the
No,
archives
no,
and
they
pull those
can. They
out.
can go,
They
bro.
can't go to the
Stop it, bro.
archives. They can't go to
We lived
YouTube.
it.
It ain't
We
on
lived it.
YouTube.
We don't have to go see it. We
But
lived
the
it.
kids ain't gonna hear it.
Fuck
All
the
right.
kids.
All right,
Uh,
man. No
They do. They
ceilings.
brand new.
Wow.
They listen to the Playboy Cardi.
They love it. All right. Now we got Rebirth again. What's that?
Garbage.
Yeah, the Rebirth. There you go. Garbage.
Garbage.
That's the one with the guitar in his hand, right on the cover.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when
yeah,
they
yeah.
went
That
rock and
was
roll.
I'm
yeah.
not a human being.
That was
Garbage.
That
good.
was
No, that was good. That was pretty good.
What they had on it?
He just was
Oh,
rapping. No, he just was
okay.
Bill
rapping. He
That's
just
Bill
when the
Taylor.
Gates.
scatterbrain started.
No,
Ain't nothing
you
wrong
know
with
What?
that had
Scatterbrain rap.
that
Ain't
had
I
nothing wrong with
might
it.
Yeah.
I might agree with you on that one. I might agree with you
All
on that
right.
one.
He just was
that had
Scatterbrain. Ain't nothing
He's
wrong with
gonna
that.
that had
protect.
Bill.
King
Hey,
Los is
Rebirth,
gonna protect him, bro.
No,
Hold on, real quick.
I
Quick.
love
drop
Yo, Trap.
lyricism, nigga.
drop the world.
That
He
one
right here, drop the
had
You
world.
don't.
That was Drop the
Come
World because
on,
Drop the World was
lyricism.
tough.
no
I'm
no
gonna
no no
pick
no
the
no
real
no
up
no
for
that was
dropping on this
that was
fucking
Rebirth.
head.
Yeah,
Drop the
yeah,
word
that
was
was
tough.
yeah.
Y'all niggas has got amnesia.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yo,
Bill,
Okay, hold on. Let him go real quick. I got you,
I'm
Lex.
all right.
I'm not a human being. That had right above it, Bill Gates. I'm single on it.
Oh, I'm
Them
single,
shits was
my shit.
hard.
I'm single is my shit.
I just
Y'all fronting on Wayne is
All
crazy
right,
to
go
me,
ahead,
can
bro.
Lex.
I,
Before I
let
go
me
back
just
into it, before
let
I go
me
back to catalog, go ahead, Lex. Go ahead, Lex.
let me just say this real quick, yo. You know, it's wild. If I say Kumo D and all the Run DMC and LL, and I come from that L, right? Right? And I've been paying attention. And I can say, I can recognize King Los is fucking L, right? But if and Sahai the Prince and every Andre 3000, all these guys is L. But if I say fucking Little Wayne is fucking average, my opinion doesn't fucking matter. How is it that I can see King Los L, who he believes he's a branch of Little Wayne's tree? I can see that K Dot's L. I can see that Drake's he's nice,
We
but
all
I
branches
can't.
on Wayne's tree.
What am I missing with Little Wayne?
K
because
K Dot
because Wayne.
K. Dot said he's a branch off Wayne's tree. If it wasn't for Wayne, he wouldn't be Kendrick. Drake said if it wasn't for Wayne, I wouldn't be Drake. You just
What did he
named.
say about? What did K Dot say about
Oh,
Nas?
he was
So
crying on. He was crying on. He was crying on motherfucking live about Wayne when Wayne
Los,
said he was going to retire.
if it wasn't for Wayne, would you just be Los? You wouldn't be King?
Yeah, I wouldn't be. It's not my name. My name just came from
No, I know. I ain't talking
Instagram
about
from
like that. I'm just talking about boss.
No, bro. I was chasing Wayne down. I was
Okay.
chasing that nigga down
Everybody
lyrically.
was.
I
Okay.
was chasing when I did a Millie. That's the shit. That was my first viral shit on the internet. That got me all my shows booked, sold out shows in Boston, and all this shit from freestyles. Remember, I ain't have a single out.
Mm-hmm.
So I came from that era of just rap your heart out and you gonna get recognized. Cassidy, all that. It was niggas like that outside. So rap was at a peak and Lil Wayne was doing prime rap, bro.
Yeah.
You just no getting around it.
Yo, Trap, I've heard this man. I've heard this man Los kick shit that was out of space. And I can't believe he's saying this shit
He
about
owes
Wayne.
him. He owes him. He got a feature from him. He
I feel
owes him.
like
He
I'm
owes
better
him.
Yeah,
That's what
rapper.
it is. He
but
owes him.
here's the thing with Wayne though, that where you gotta respect Wayne. Wayne may not be give you the most complex shit, but he's gonna give you some shit that you yourself wish you thought of, but no, you didn't. Like that's where Wayne shines. Like
But
you may feel like he's simple, you may feel like whatever the case may be, but he's gonna make you look at a line and be like, damn, like the shit make
Can
Example,
you?
sense.
All right,
please, Led
hold
Flag.
on. Can you
wait, yo,
explain this
trap.
line to
Let
me right here?
I
Ketchup
Here
hate
we
you,
go.
Trap.
like
I hate you, Trap.
mayonnaise.
I hate you,
Ketchup
Trap.
That.
like
No,
mayonnaise. Please
no. It's not
explain that
ketchup. Like
line, Los.
it's
Have you ever wanted to say that line, Los?
I wanted I
Ketchup
wanted I wanted to
like
say I wanted to say
mayonnaise.
I wanted to say real
it's
G's move in
ketchup like
silence like lasagna though.
mayonnaise.
I thought that
Oh
was
my
I,
god.
I thought that
What
that was a
about I'm
hold on,
twisted
hold on. I
doorknob?
thought let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I thought that yo, y'all just clowning.
Nah,
I thought
go
I
ahead,
thought
Los. Go ahead, Los.
I thought that Lil Wayne has always been clever and he had wit.
Thank you.
That's just like Jay-Z. I'm not looking for Jay-Z for a fucking punchline. I'm not looking for that nigga to hit a punch. I'm looking for Fab
Hove
to hit
got
a punchline.
punchlines. That's when you
But
don't listen to
but
the
but
music.
he's no, he used his Hove used his charisma.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
everybody got their own thing. I'm not looking for Nas to do a punchline. I'm looking for him to be introspective. So it's different things I get from different artists, bro. I don't care about Lil Wayne's punchlines. His ability to use a word over and over and over and over again to manipulate words and be clever, that's his attribute to the game. That's one of his best
Mhm.
attributes. That's
They,
all.
Mhm.
they, Cam
I'm
and them was doing that,
twisted
using the words over and over.
doorknob.
Cam is a rapping ass nigga. Cam is a rapping ass nigga, bro.
Trap, remember that? And Nori too, Trap.
Early Cam, before
Yeah,
he went
yeah,
Mr.
early Cam
Stylus,
was crazy. Early
Confessions of
Cam was
Fire
crazy.
Cam, I didn't think
Yeah,
nobody could fuck
yeah,
with that nigga.
yeah.
And Nori too. And
And
Nori
guess
too at
what?
one
And guess
point.
what he was doing, Trap? He was
Mhm.
rapping scatterbrain,
He
nigga.
was. No, but he had substance raps too though.
Yeah, he
Oh, I'll
had
be right
D
back.
Rugs. He
Yeah,
had
D
D
Rug for
Rugs.
sure. I'll be right
Come
back,
on,
yo.
nigga, just come on, bro. Come on. But he was scatterbrain, and that's what made him ill. Cannabis was
That's right.
scatterbrain. That's what made him ill.
Yeah, he was.
Shit, Ghostface.
Ghostface
Nigga,
was
come
Oh,
on,
man.
scatterbrained
nigga.
at one point.
Like, come on, we gotta keep it
Yo,
real,
Trap,
nigga.
Trap, can I put Royce in that conversation as far as scatterbrain? His early years?
Royce is not scatterbrain.
Royce in his early
Yes, he
years, he was.
was.
Royce is not no scatterbrain.
In his early years, yes, he
Nah,
was.
nah,
Early Royce
definitely
kind of
was. Don't
was.
do
Because
that.
Lupe has always been a very
Don't do that.
gathered MC,
Mhm.
right? Lupe never
That's
been
a fact.
scatterbrained. He always used concept, right? Some of these niggas are so good, so elite that they just rapped about a bunch of stuff.
Whether
His
y'all want to
early
accept it or not,
Royce's
so
earlier years,
it's
Yo,
a
yes, he
yo,
place
yo,
was.
in hip
trap,
hop
yo,
for
yo,
scatterbrain.
trap. You ain't like we the motherfuckers like Milk, my nigga. You ain't like that line.
Holy shit!
You ain't like
No.
that. That's not
Hey,
clever.
hey. Oh, so
I'm
hold on.
sorry.
So hold on. See, we critiquing bars. What about when Eminem said the whole world is gas? Feed it beans.
That's
Hey
true.
man,
Okay. All
hold
right
on,
then.
Lil Wayne did say, and I quote, "I got a silence
Lil
from the
Wayne said,
gun.
"I leave
That
you."
bitch go."
Lil Wayne said, "I leave you dead in the living room." Get it? Living room.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. Hey, Lil Wayne said, even if I don't rhyme, it's still going rhyme.
Yo, Trap, I want you to finish the twisted doorknob shit because he definitely got the going after that. The rest of that song, he definitely got to roll it.
They never
Hey,
want to finish the verse because it will
so
prove them
tell me
wrong. They
this:
never want to
why
finish the verse.
He
Papoose?
got to
Hey, why
fucking
Papoose ain't
roll it.
wash him up on the record that they got together? Then why Pap ain't wash Wayne?
Pat Foos.
Yeah, on the record that they did together when Wayne came and said, when y'all was on Big Pop, I was on Big Pop. Y'all was on Big Wayne murdered that shit.
I'll give you this. You remember 6 Minutes to Death?
Who? 6 Minutes of Death by who?
The shit with Cassidy, Fab, and Weezy.
I'm gonna have to pull
Who
that
went
up.
crazy on that?
I'm gonna have
Who
to
went
pull
crazy
that
on
up.
that, Trap?
I gotta pull that up. I gotta hear it again.
I didn't.
Well, I'm gonna
I
play it
can't
right
remember.
now. Let's play it right
I'm
now.
gonna find it. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it.
Hey, that's three.
I'm
That's
gonna send
three.
it to
That's
you.
three. That's
Send it
three
to
the
me.
hard way
Send it to
right
me.
there.
Send it
I'm
to
gonna
me.
send it to you because nobody had a whack verse on that song.
Now you know another song that was like that to me. Make it work for you. Joel Santana, Lil Wayne, and Jeezy. All three of them niggas killed that shit.
Why y'all
Man,
niggas
forget
gonna
it.
act like it's time? Like Wayne really was spitting weak verses? What we doing?
Cause
Is
Lil
that
Russell
what we?
said that. Lil Russell said that. B. He said the
Lil
nigga ain't had no
Russell,
Man,
substance.
the
we
nigga who be
listen to
like,
Lil
Lil
came from the
Russell.
Russell.
bottom of the garage, and my
Lil
kids from the
Russell.
gutter. Got
He's,
You talking about
he's,
that, Lil
Look,
he
Russell?
said it from his backyard. He said the
And
nigga ain't
Lil
have no
Russell on the rock.
substance.
Y'all ain't on the
trap,
rock. He
trap.
on the rock. Yeah.
Everybody,
Oh,
I
oh,
everybody
cause
know
he
allowed to
signed
I,
have
to the
a
I
Rock.
know
bad
I'm
verse.
not
He
Okay,
crazy.
signed the Rock Nation.
Trap.
Come
I
on.
would say the
okay.
only nigga that
Signed
never had
the
a
Rock
bad verse,
Nation.
Hey, listen.
the only nigga that never had a bad verse
If,
in his life
Yo,
if
why y'all
was
do that
Kid.
to Lil
hey, if
Russell?
y'all want me to
He did not
believe
say that,
that
bro.
them niggas was
Lil
buying the
Russell
Russell
said that.
album,
Lil
yo, listen.
Russell
Hey,
said
Trap.
that.
You didn't watch
Hey,
that
Trap.
full
Hey,
clip,
Trap.
bro.
Lil,
You
If
didn't
I
y'all
watch
seen
want
that
the
me to
hold on,
full
hold
believe,
on,
clip.
hold on, Los, hold on, Los. Who that? That's Drake. Yo,
Yeah,
Dre.
but y'all
Yo,
gassed it.
Dre.
Y'all put
Lil
too much
Russell
sauce on it,
said,
bro.
he said, listen, he turned a
Y'all
lot of
put extra
niggas
sauce on
into
it. Put so
being
much
wanting to
sauce
be
on it.
gangbangers. He rapped with no substance. I heard the whole 8-minute clip, B. Come on, cut it out.
but he ain't had nothing to say
Trap,
about
I
Too
just
Short.
sent you the song.
But hey, Trap, he ain't had nothing to say about Too Short. Too Short, right up the street from him. But anyway, it's crazy, bro. It
Dre,
He
what
did
up, Dre?
say
What up, Dre?
something about Too
Oh, here go
Short.
he,
LK. Here go
he said something
LK.
bad
Yeah.
about
Here
Too
go
Short.
LK. Here go
He said
LK.
it's
Where
other
she was
rappers he
hollering
grew
at?
up on from the
Lil
Bay
Russell.
now.
Lil
His name ain't
Russell.
no goddamn Lil Russell. It's
You
Lil
want to speak on
Russell.
Lil Russell?
You don't want
Trap,
nobody
just sent you the
calling you
song.
Tripolini. Shit.
You
Y'all got
already
him.
called me that.
Y'all make me sick.
You already
Hey,
called me that.
what he say about Too Short?
Lil Kim.
He didn't say Too Short name directly, but he said it's rappers that he grew up on that he was just off that they were talking about, shit that he wasn't on.
Yeah, because he not ain't from nothing.
He
I heard
rap.
Now
where
he
he from
sound
is a
like
little, it's a
blasphemous.
No,
small
it's
little
just listen.
area. Where you from?
It's about culture. If you're not from a certain thing, right? Then
Yeah.
I
Oh my
don't expect you
god.
to have an affinity for
Nah,
it.
here's
Like,
a
but at the
square.
same
Here's a
time,
square. Here's a
but listen,
L7. Here's
but
a
listen though,
L7.
if you not hold on though, if you not from a certain thing, right? You could be a nigga and you could be from the outskirts of town. You could be from the suburbs.
Call me
You're not
Ari
gonna be
Cuz.
with the same inner city shit. Just like when Drake was coming up, you know what Drake said about the niggas who spoke patois and had that Canadian accent? He said it was
Said it was
stupid.
rather ghetto.
He said it was ghetto and stupid. He was talking to his white friends and he was talking what so it's like, yeah, you ain't gonna assimilate to the shit that we on, but you can't in the same breath knock it when the part of what you're borrowing comes from this shit. You can't knock me, nigga. Just do what you do. Just do you. But you can't
Trap, you
knock
got
me.
another room open
The
because
the
freaking
irony of
popped up
mentioning
again.
Drake when he himself emulated exactly what you were talking about, Lowe's. That shit is funny.
Say it again, Brody.
I said the irony of you mentioning Drake, what Drake said about the very thing that he ended up emulating to keep himself relevant. That's the funny part of it.
You dig
And
what I'm saying?
your
And
man
and
Drake
and
grew
and,
up
and,
privileged.
and the Russell, he uses pieces of certain things. Like I heard LaRussell say certain things that are edgy, that are kind of street, like at times. Like he gonna teeter and use it when it's necessary. I know he ain't gonna go, Wayne, as you know how Wayne went. I think Wayne went overboard. Wayne went OD, but that's part of Little Wayne's persona
I just think it's a side of hip hop that
to
the same
embellish,
the
right?
same way the same way it's a side for scatterbrain shit and the country shit. It's a side that want to spew light, and it's a side that's like you spewing too much of that the street shit on it. Because the same way you said Wayne can rap about where he from, he can rap about his 35 skyscrapers, and he don't. And I think that's just what LaRussell meant. He didn't put enough light
He can't,
of the light.
LaRussell
He
can't
didn't put
shit
0enough
on it,
light
Dre.
side in hip hop,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, hey,
Right, right.
hey,
You
hey,
know what
Dre,
Lil
check this
Russell,
out.
hey King, you know what Lil Russell remind me of? He's like a Oakland Vallejo version of Redman, right? He's from the streets, he's from our community, he's hip hop and all that. but he's trying to bring a other side to where we live at. You know, it ain't all just shoot 'em up, bang bang. That's all.
Wait,
That's
wait,
all
wait,
it
Yeah,
wait,
is.
it's
wait.
It's
like
a
wait,
it's
Fred.
hold-
like
It's
that's
West
that's
Coast
for
Fred
real.
thing.
Like
It's
shit,
like
like
wait.
ludicrous, right? It's like ludicrous in the sense where you're you're you're
Right, right.
you
Ludacris, is a good one.
you have a bright
Ludacris is
personality.
actual,
You
Ludacris is
bring
actual spitter though.
goddamn.
That's
You're
different.
bringing yeah. Lil Russell can rap though. I ain't gonna like knock
Yeah,
him.
Lil Russell can rap though.
And
Lil
Lil
Russell
Russell
I'm
can
This
not
rap.
a
this
little
is what
Russell fan. I'm not a little
this is
Russell
Hold up
fan, B.
now.
but this is
I'm
why
not
I think
I'm
it's
not
unfair.
Hold
I
on,
think
one at a
that
time.
you'll minimize Little Russell's fucking opinion
Little
because he's
Russell.
not the street. Whatever y'all want to call this dude.
Little
Uh,
Russell. That's what we
all right,
call him.
Little Russell,
Little
Little
Russell.
Little
Russell.
Russell fat ass.
Y'all want to dismiss his opinion because he's not a street nigga. I'm a street nigga. Okay,
We
I
don't
Say
don't
dismiss
that
like
his
Little
online,
opinion.
Wayne.
B. Don't say that
I don't
online,
like
B.
Little
What you
Wayne.
talking
I
about,
don't
bro?
but you don't have to like Lil Wayne. I don't
I,
think that's the
no, what I'm
determining
saying
factor.
if
Mac
if the
11
streets
Lex.
hold on, but what I'm saying, King Los, if the streets are saying he's like Donald Trump.
The streets
Y'all
love
like
Wayne.
him, we don't. Some of us
But the
don't
you,
street
like
no
him.
the streets love Wayne.
Lex, you a Trump
We
supporter?
the streets love Wayne. Hold on.
Maybe, maybe.
The streets have loved Wayne
Yeah,
forever,
JB's a better
bro.
example.
The streets
A
have
lot of
always
people.
loved Wayne, bro. What we talking about?
No,
yo,
no,
I
no.
don't
We
think you
we
niggas
love him
try
for
to.
the we love him in a certain pocket in the club or on a feature. But do we love his albums? I don't know one album
The
that's
Carter
worth
Still
one.
gotta
The
saving.
finish. We
Carter
still gotta
one.
go through this. We
Yeah,
still
let's
gotta
go
go
through
through
this
these.
shit.
Trap, because Lex is an old Lex, you an older man than that, bro.
Hold
At
on.
time,
This is when it started getting
But
bad.
but hold on, Trap. Let
All
me
right,
just
do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a
Abdul.
favor.
What up?
My ears didn't stop working though.
Hey Lex, do me a
Lex,
favor, Lex.
Lex,
Name
you
of
the
the
Yes, sir.
Russell album. I'll wait.
yeah.
You said what?
He
What you
Name
don't
say?
of the
know.
Russell
He
album.
don't know no
I
little
don't
Russell
have to.
album.
No, wait. I don't have to name a Little Russell
So
album
so the
because
Russell
it's the
doesn't get to
sentiment I've
critique
been
Wayne.
saying before he said it.
No, but
We've been
you're
saying
Lex.
this shit about
Lex.
Little Wayne for the longest.
Okay, but I'm talking about Little Russell being in the
Little
game,
Russell fat ass.
critiquing another nigga, right? Who is a fucking legend that put it down in so many different ways and so many different facets of fucking GOAT. You don't have the bandwidth to critique Wayne.
Let him
You
see.
don't.
Yo, Los, I kind of disagree with that.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah, but y'all disagreeing. But show me where. Okay, where's the substance and the classics and all the stuff you're saying Wayne didn't do over all these years. Where's yours?
No, Wayne has
Listen,
classics though.
I hear
Come
you.
on, no
So
one's
then
Nah,
saying
it's
that.
that's lame.
premature. I think
I hear you. I hear you.
everybody's entitled to an
Lame.
opinion, but I think it's a premature projection that you put out in front of the entire world. It was a bad PR move. I would have never did no shit like that out loud like that. That's some shit you say with niggas in the studio, niggas you fuck with. You don't go say that on the internet out loud like that because
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
that's a bad
That's
you
fair.
know
move,
something,
bro.
boy.
That's
You
fair.
know something.
You know
Yeah,
something, boy.
that's
You
just a
know
bad.
something.
I don't think that's a good move to do.
Oh,
Knowing that
country.
Wayne is only to double back the next day and say, "Oh, y'all took what I said out of context. I wasn't dissing Wayne. I learned so much from Wayne. Wayne taught me so much. Then shut the fuck up, bro. If he taught you all these things, take that. That's the substance. The things you learned from Wayne, that is the substance, bro. Ain't nobody like when Nelly was doing tip drill and doing all that, and everybody was saying, no, nigga. Nelly, it's not his job to teach you niggas nothing. Y'all got entitlement issues, nigga.
Pause.
Nah,
I
nah,
don't
I
think
don't agree with that. I do not
Yeah,
agree with
I
that.
don't
hold on,
agree
hold
with
on.
that. I
Not
don't agree
Nelly.
with
Y'all
that,
just keep
Los.
y'all
Hold
not y'all
on,
don't.
hold on. I don't agree with that. We gotta go back now. So now I'm asking a question now then, right? Since you went there with it. What is substance in hip hop? That's the question I want to ask now. What is
Substance is when you
substance?
First
represent
music.
where you come from, what you went through, and you show in ways how you got through what you went through. That's
Okay.
substance. It's not. It
Yo,
don't have to be. Yo, my alphabetic
Chad.
awesome arithmetic or actually attributes adding a tick. That don't mean it's substance because we rapping like that, bro.
Mm.
What Hov say? Just because he say a bunch of shit, that don't mean that he nice. It's the
Yo,
truth.
LaRussell is from Vallejo, California. He's seen most shit in the hood that every other hood seen.
Wayne will put
And he
Russell
Hold on.
on
chose
Let
his
him finish.
head.
Let him finish.
he seen most of the hood shit every other hood shit seen. And he chose to rap about something like that's just more enlightening. And I think that's a powerful message to make the executive choice. Cause he's from the same areas that Everybody's from Vallejo. Get down like every other hood. Get down.
But you don't get the shit on other niggas because you wanted to be a positive nigga. You don't get the shit on other niggas.
I don't even think he was shitting on him though,
I
man.
think he
Like,
shitted on him, nigga. The
Nah,
world can.
you
We all
can,
think
King
he
you
Los,
shitted on
can, you
we
Wayne.
done
can.
with the
Like,
gun bars.
Play
Los,
it.
we
Play
done with
it.
the gun bars.
I
Play
find
it.
it. Hold on. I'm
Play
gonna
with.
find it.
Play
Hold
with.
on.
let
Go
me
ahead.
make a
Let him
quick
go.
point right quick,
Go
man.
ahead.
Listen, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. I don't care if you were MC or not, man. At the end of the day, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of Russell was saying it from a fan's perspective, right? He was very specific about his stuff. He said he grew up on Wayne, right? But he said as he's matured, as he's gotten older, he realizes that a lot of the stuff that he thought was great,
That ain't what the fuck he
he
said.
realized
And we gotta say it the way he
that is
said
what
it
he said.
because you curving it.
Hold
He
on. I got
said
it. I got it.
he
I got it. I got it. I got
play
it. I
that
got it right
shit.
here. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me play it. 1 second. I gotta turn this shit on. All right, here we go.
Go back.
Hey,
Right.
Your
Right.
shit clipped out.
I know you have a piece with you. That's all that.
Can't hear it?
We can hear it.
You missed the last part of the clip.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Cool, though. And after that, when he was like, "Where's the songs that he contributed to positive?" and I had to look back and say, "Man, he ain't said shit." It's like, bro, nigga, that critique right there is honest, is true, is how he feel. But that shit doesn't demote Lil Wayne, bro. He still contributed more positivity than anything. And making another nigga wanna be blood because you are blood, that's not a fucking citation because other niggas want to be something that you are. That's not a citation. It's a citation against the niggas who want to be what you are.
nah, that's how the urban community work, nigga. Like, hell no, you should want to produce something positive
So why didn't they want to be any of the positive things that he was? I'm gonna wait for this one. This gonna be good.
because they
All right,
probably
hold on.
look
Let me
at
play
it
the full clip.
as not as
Real
so now
quick,
you
real
making
because
quick,
a
they
Trey.
point.
probably
Real
damn
quick,
nigga,
Trey.
you gonna let me finish,
Let me play.
motherfucker?
Trey, I got you. When I come right back, I'm gonna play the full clip. You go first,
It
Trey.
was
I
a lot
got
of
you.
positive things,
Hold
niggas
on.
that
Hold
niggas that
on, Paul. Hold on, Paul.
You're trash. You sound low. You sound far away.
Sound like Lex. He didn't say nothing wrong.
Y'all niggas crazy, bro. I ain't even
He
speaking
didn't
on
say
it no
nothing
more,
wrong.
bro. Y'all niggas crazy,
Oh,
bro.
he ain't say nothing wrong.
He did say something wrong. That's why niggas ain't men in this fucking generation.
What's
You wanna know what's
wrong?
wrong? Is when
What's
you
wrong?
idolize another nigga and hate the
You've
niggas
been hearing the same
Wait,
decisions
bullshit
that
so
that
what are
all
you
nigga
doing
made.
Hold
right
on,
now?
go
Hold
What
one
on,
are
at
you
a
you
not
doing
gonna
time,
right
hold
man.
now?
on.
One at a
You
time,
gonna
B.
start
Hold on,
talking,
hold on, hold on.
everybody
Before
wanna
you go,
fucking
real
talk.
quick. Los, before you go, I told Dre he could go first, then go right after that,
Go ahead,
Los and
Dre.
Abdul. Go ahead,
Go
Dre.
ahead.
Go ahead, Dre. Dre, you there?
Nah, you got it. I forgot. You got it. You got it. Go ahead,
All right, my
Los.
bad.
Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. In anybody that finds they love of anything through another person and develops an entitlement for that person doesn't owe you jack fuck shit. If that person wants to smoke crack the rest of their life, curl up in a ball and fucking die, that's what the fuck they decided to do. If you're emulating another man outside of your motherfucking father, you picked another nigga who had his own set of circumstances. His father got shot. He ran with niggas who had influence in this, that, and the third, diving into all different walks of life. He was a kid doing it. Yeah, that's his own path. That's his journey. He don't owe you nothing, nigga. You tapped into him, into what he was doing great. If you got the great thing from him, take that and keep it the fuck pushing. He don't owe you nothing after that, bro.
I
He don't even
I, I
owe you
think
that.
that's kind of lazy right there because we gotta. What they're saying that is saying that you don't see how powerful of an influence music could be on people, though. B.
I ain't talking about that, nigga. When niggas make rock music and they talking about and Ozzy Osbourne is biting off their head off of bats and spitting blood in a fucking bucket, nigga, ain't nobody critiquing him if that's what he's doing and that's what he's into, and you a young kid and you get into goth and you into the darkness and you walk, you can't go 30 years later and say, yeah, when I look back, Ozzy Osbourne wasn't shit. It's like, nigga, he was doing him, nigga.
Why
He
don't
was
you?
doing
Why
him.
don't you? Let me
You
ask you this though. Why you don't rap about killing and selling drugs and doing all that
I
shit within
do.
your
I
music?
sold drugs, nigga. I
No,
done
but you
all
don't
that
rap about
shit.
that shit. That's not your
I
major
do rap
content. That's
about
not
it.
your major content in your
I
music,
don't give a
bro.
nigga. I don't give a fuck. It's part of my life.
But it's not your
Who are
major
you to tell
content though.
me? Who are you, Trap,
I'm a
to
listener.
tell me
I'm a listener.
because you educated in music, right? Who are
Mm-hmm.
you to tell me about my life?
No. I'm not saying that though. I think you don't
I
choose to
do
rap
rap
about
about
it.
selling drugs. My
Mm,
whole come up, I rapped about selling drugs.
okay.
My whole
Hey,
come up.
Why'd
Los.
you stop?
Hey, Los, was War a real
I never
story or you
stopped.
just made that shit up, bro? Did you make that shit up or was that based off of truth, that war shit you did the video for? Because that's how I got hip to you. That shit fire.
that
I just
that
want to know,
it was
was
a
that just creative or a
It was
real
just
story?
creative. It was just creative from things that I had saw.
That shit
I
fire.
Yeah, appreciate
Low.
you. But
So
I
what
did
up?
I did rap
Yo,
about that. I still rap about stuff like that. I don't rap about it from the perspective of like, you know, I got bricks in the trunk or right now, but shit, Jay-Z do, Jeezy do, them niggas still do. Y'all niggas is highlighting Wayne. It's like it don't make sense to me, bro. Anybody
Lowe's.
we tap into,
Yo,
they don't owe us nothing, bro. I
Yeah,
know we feel
Shotty.
like everybody in the black community owe
Lowe's.
us something because we got savior complex, but them niggas don't owe us nothing, bro, but to be great. That's all they be
They don't.
great.
You don't feel like a artist gotta eventually come to grips and say, listen, man, I know where my influence, where it lies at, and I gotta
No,
come. All right, all right.
no, bro. Cause Basquiat, bro. If you talking about true art, bro, true art can't be put in no container.
Okay.
True art that's true. Tupac, when he wanted to be a philanthropist, when he wanted to be a poet, he was. When he wanted to be a menace, a savage, he was. He didn't have a filter. You couldn't tell Tupac, hey Tupac, because you know so much and because you're so intelligent and you got so many answers. Can you just do that for the rest of your man? Tupac was Tupac, bro.
So
And I'm
since
just saying,
we
artists are
talking
who.
about rappers right now, right? Do you
You
consider
doing track
J
and,
Cole? Do you consider
and
J Cole having substance in his raps?
I think J. Cole got substance in his raps, and I think sometimes he talk about some shit that's not very much substance. Like when he talk about the girl, hey, after I fuck, I'm gonna need my shirt back. And he say
Mm.
certain shit. I'm like, oh damn, I ain't think J. Cole would say no shit like that, but then he said it, right? So, at times, niggas gonna say, I think real life is everything. Ain't nobody perfect. Who the fuck is Lil Wayne to be some perfect nigga for you to model your life after? No,
I
just
don't
take
think
the
they're
thing.
asking for perfection though, Low.
But so you can't what are you asking for? Are you asking for Lil
No,
Wayne to
no,
say more
yo,
positive stuff?
no. What I think he's saying is that I don't think Wayne provided enough stuff to stick to your ribs, past just the rhyme,
Yo,
bro.
bro, that can't be true because 10,000 niggas became rich and famous because we watch Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Do
He
you
but that
stuck
ain't
to
feel
our
that.
so?
ribs
So
in a
Shatif, what you
he
saying is
stuck to
Lil Wayne carries more skills than substance.
That's what I'm saying. He don't have enough stuff. He don't provide enough.
so do Eminem.
For Eminem is in that ramble space, but he does take time out to set aside a body of work
But
or a particular record that has
but what are we most
substance value
inspired
to it.
by? But what are we most inspired by when it comes to Eminem? His ability.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
that's that's his highlight. Yeah,
That's
that's his
it, bro.
highlight.
And so we don't critique him in the same way because he a white man,
We
bro.
do, we
He
do.
No, we're
Hold
not
I
on,
gonna
think it's
do
opposite.
that.
This
hold
I
on,
think it's
Yo,
Low,
y'all
listen,
niggas
listen.
don't want to be real, bro.
We all
This
Low,
shit, man, this
listen,
shit
Bro,
sad.
for you to say
we
that
having a
though,
conversation.
at the same time, Shotty, hold on real quick. At the
All right.
same time, it's a bunch of motherfuckers who say, I don't want to listen to Eminem because he talk about his do is fucking murdering his moms, murdering his baby moms, doing this, that, this.
Exactly.
But that's what niggas.
homicide.
Exactly. E- Exactly. He rapped about that, but that was his art form. So for you to have an entitlement to Eminem and say, hey, you shouldn't have rapped about murdering your mom. You shouldn't have rapped about murdering your wife. It'd be like, nigga, what? Just
I don't
turn the
think they say
music.
that though, Lowe's. I don't think they say that.
They
What
don't
I,
they
say that.
say
They
is
just don't
that
want to hear it. They can't relate to it. They say, yeah,
yeah,
right, the
Shotty, my
but
bad.
guess what?
relatability,
Go
You
ahead,
know
Shotty.
how many
relatability.
white kids,
Mm-hmm,
can
mm-hmm,
relate
mm-hmm.
to that?
I know.
You're having an
I
entitlement
know.
for a white man. Oh, let me just kick it. You having an entitlement for a nigga because he an artist. You think he owe you something. He don't owe you nothing but to be unapologetically him fucking self. He don't
But
owe you nothing.
yo,
Yeah, hold on. Let Shotty
Lowe's, can
finish and
I
go
ask
to that
you
next
a
person.
question?
Go ahead.
No,
Just
all
Yeah,
I was
Ty.
saying was it's not necessarily having an entitlement or saying that this person has to provide that. All it is making a statement saying that this person doesn't provide enough substance. They get the
That's
skill set is high
entitlement.
level. That's not entitlement, Lowe's.
So
That's
why would
that's
you? So why are you
that's
critiquing
that's
what they offer?
listen. That's what we do as human beings. We have a cognitive ability to weigh and judge things, bro. That's
We
all it
are.
is.
That's in it. To judge someone is a fucking entitlement.
No,
When
it's
you
not.
judging
It's
another
not.
person, well, judge yourself. Look in the fucking mirror and
I
say
do.
to
I do that.
yourself,
I do that
"Hold.
Yeah,
every
I'm
do
day,
not
that. That's
bro.
the
speaking
first
about
person
you.
you
I don't
judge.
know
No,
you.
no,
The
I'm not
first
no,
talking
person you
no.
about
judge is
you.
that. He not talking about
I'm
you
not
though.
talking about you,
Yeah.
man. I'm not talking about you. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about as a general. Us. Look in the mirror and judge yourself. What fucking contributions have you made as a goddamn man? And if Lil Wayne didn't make enough, then you go make more. You keep making it, but it doesn't make sense to critique other niggas when you can be the nigga to do whatever the fuck you need to do. We have an
No, some
entitlement to
people,
each other.
yeah. Finish this thing.
We
Yeah.
have an entitlement to each other that's based on a savior complex, bro. We the only community of people. We don't, nobody looks at Arnold Schwarzenegger and say, "Hey, you made too many gun too many gun movies about shooting and killing, and then he became the fucking what mayor, senator, whatever the fuck he became. He
I
still became a major politician.
I think
Nobody
that's
critiques him.
I
But
think
that's
that's
what
because of
Lorenzo
Hey,
was
I think
doing.
that's because
Lorenzo.
hold on. I think that's because us as black people, we are striving to do better. You know what I'm saying? Because of where we come from.
Nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
Lil Wayne did
Because
amazing.
no,
He
no, no,
did
no.
the
Lil Wayne did
greatest.
amazing though. And we gotta and we do look at, and that's it's the messed up thing upon us. We do look at, we do have false idols. Like, we do have idols that come from certain entertainment shit when we could have people coming from other shit that look. But that's what these youth do though. That's what they do though. They look
let,
towards these people like that.
Bro,
So
when
you
you
wanna have
idolize
let me say
somebody,
something real quick, Trap. Let me
go
say
ahead, bro.
something real quick.
Go ahead, son.
I think the reason why people judging Wayne like this is because once you get up into that real true GOAT category where he gets placed, you get compared to Tupac and Nas and Jay-Z and Andre 3000
Fact.
and a whole bunch of niggas that primarily have substance. So people, you are this fucking great. It's the same with Eminem. Both them niggas have songs where they really talking about something. And it's like Wayne pissed me off. Like I hear Comfortable or that Mr. Joint where he really kicking some shit. And it's like, why you don't do that? You are capable. You could do that shit with the drop of a fucking dime. You choose not to. It's like he chooses not to say anything. But if he wants to, he can. Because whenever he do, it fit right up there with them niggas. He just don't do it enough. So he really saying like, nigga, you got the skills to do it. Do it. And
that's
since
an
you don't,
entitlement.
we
That's
gonna
an entitlement on
we
our
might.
end.
Hey, it's hip hop, man.
I
That's how
feel
we
you.
feel,
I
bro.
feel you.
You wanna
That's
be a
our.
goat,
That's
nigga?
us
You
taking
wanna
it.
be up there with Tupac,
No,
nigga?
he's up there
You
because he achieved
better
it.
be able to kick that shit, rhyme well, and have substance. You
He
gotta
did it
be up there
all.
doing
He
it
did
all.
it
For
all.
all of our goats, all
He did it all. He did everything you
not
can
enough
fucking
though.
do. Not enough for who? He did it. He did it in real
For
time.
us,
Yo, you know what,
for
man? You know what,
us.
black people ain't shit, bro. Niggas can't do enough for nobody, bro. Can't it ain't a nigga living that ever did enough for black people, bro. We always dissatisfied with something somebody do, but we ain't did nothing. I don't get it,
Nah,
bro. I don't
I
get it,
Yo,
bro.
disagree. I
Little
yo,
disagree
Wayne,
Lo.
yo,
wholeheartedly.
sin. You don't think that Little Wayne, right? He's just Little Wayne. We're acting like the nigga is a fucking philanthropist, or he's Little Wayne. His beginning and his story is different. It can only be what it is. You can't make it greater. The same way we can't make Eminem say, yo, you know, Eminem, you could have rapped about some more bigger political stuff, man. And you know, we got Trump out here, we got Biden, we got all this, and you came out with was the death of Slim Shady. You could have talked about something. Yeah, but that ain't it. That's not Eminem. That's not who he
But
is. I just
Eminem did
think that,
it. He did it in the
bro, oh
freestyle.
my
Eminem did do
God,
it.
bro, he didn't do it on his last project. He
He
talked
did it
about
in
a
the
bunch of
freestyle.
bullshit.
He did it
Yes,
when it
he
was all
did.
going
That
on.
last
Yo,
project,
he did it.
that
No,
last project, damn near
no,
was all
no.
substance, bro. For real,
Eminem,
for real.
Bro, it's based on
Eminem
Eminem's life.
rapped about Eminem rap political shit on that Revival album that everybody hates.
He did.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: that you got your people that's gonna say you could have did this, and people say, oh, you did too much of this. With Andre 3000 is, oh, you didn't do a solo album, you didn't do this. With every person, the nigga want to do a flute album. Oh, that nigga need to rap. Everything a nigga do
Shit
is
was
wrong
weak, bro. Come on,
to
man.
you, to
Shit was
you.
weak, bro.
It's
Yo,
weak to
Los,
you,
What
right?
was it? What was
But
it,
guess what?
Sin?
Shit
What
was
was
weak.
it, Sin?
But that
yo,
man got to wake up every day, bro. That man got to wake up every day and feel accomplished in himself. I understand to you, you're a fan. You wanted to hear the bars. You wanted to see him go crazy. But in his heart, he's in another place. At what point do we start to give a fuck about how these niggas feel? At what point?
Nigga, if the music good, we'll like. If that Flu
So
album
so
would have
that
been
so that's the
fire,
only way you
we'll be
judging the
saying
niggas.
that shit was
That's
fire. No,
them
bro.
niggas are
If
human.
it's
Them
good,
niggas are
it's good.
human. They're human beings, bruh. I don't know what
Hey
you
man,
want them to be. They not superheroes. They humans.
yeah, Los.
hey
But
man, niggas gonna miss a shot or two, bro. It's cool.
if you give me a product, if you give me a product to consume, if you give me a product to consume, and that product is lackluster, I have every right as a consumer to critique.
Yeah, that's your own opinion.